Hey guys, Chart Stoppers back with another video. In this channel we take a look at different stocks and map out their key support and resistance areas on their chart. It's important to know these areas before buying any stock, and it's also important to know what kind of a trend a stock is in before you buy into it. Support and resistance is one of the most important things you should know about a stock before you either buy or sell. Also, if you're doing any day trading, swing trading, or options, you are definitely going to want to get familiar with support and resistance. Just to let you know, I am not a financial expert. These videos are for educational purposes only, but I am here to point out key factors on the charts which do impact the price action of a stock. I also provided a link in the description for Webull. You could use it to start an account and get 2 free stocks. And I also provided a link for Robinhood. You could use that to start an account and get 1 free stock. And just to let you know, we will be doing 3 videos per week on 3 different stocks. So if you have a recommendation, leave a comment below and I'll try to get to it. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button so you don't miss out on any new videos. Okay, so let's get into the stock market today. Taking a look right here, you could see the S&P 500 finished the day up 0.22%. The Dow Jones finished up today 0.74%. And the NASDAQ was the biggest loser on the day, down 0.41%. And you could see here that today it started off, everything was up. And we had a little dip around 10:30, and the S&P and the Dow recovered, but the NASDAQ just slowly bled out for the day. So pretty big losses on the NASDAQ. So let's get into the stock today. I wanted to take another look at Bionano Genomics and look at their chart here. Their ticker symbol is BNGO. And today they finished the day at $5.99. They were down 5.97% today, which was 38 cents. Okay, and after hours they are down a little over 0.8%, another 5 cents right now. Today is May 3rd, 2021. And the market cap for BNGO is $1.78 billion currently. Their 52-week high was $15.69, and they hit that on February 16th, 2021. Now, I've done a couple videos about this one, and I'll provide a link in the upper right-hand corner. You should be seeing that right about now, so you could see where I got my support and resistance areas from. I've mapped this one out before. You could see we do have major resistance up here in the 1455 area. That's where we're going to want to see this thing close above to move on to new highs. And our first support that we lost during this correction was around $11.82. You could see we kept falling during the correction to our next support, which was $10. We lost that one, and we just kept falling to around $8.28. That was our next support that we lost, and it looked like we had a bottom on March 5th. The low of that day was $5.58, but we had a little bit of a recovery after that, and you could see it recovered all the way back up to around $9.66, almost made it to 10, but after that the correction continued and everything kept selling off, so we dropped even lower than our March 5th lows, and we ultimately bottomed out right here, okay? Right on this day right here, which was April 19th, we hit $5.12, and I think that was it, okay? I think that's the bottom right there. We saw strong support come in right around this area, around $5.20, and it's recovered a little bit since. And you can see right now, we were on a little bit of an uptrend the past couple weeks, but this past week right here, it's continuing to be on this downtrend. And I've made a couple videos right here about, this red line that I have, this big downtrend that it was on. You could see right here, it's kind of been following this downtrend for, since the beginning of the year, since January, okay? You saw the all-time high right here. But that's just right there is like FOMO kicking in, where a lot of people just jumped in and rode it up to the top and then sold. So really, we've been on this downtrend since we hit this high right in here on January 26th. So it's been steadily following this since then. It's been about almost 3-4 months, and you could see it finally broke this downtrend, just last week around April 26th here. and we thought we were out of the woods. We thought it was headed up to all new highs. I think this day right here was a 20% day. It was up 20%, only to fall back down the next day and cut the gains in half right here, pretty much. And we have steadily lost all those gains from these 2 days right here, and we're back down at the bottom around $5.99 right now. But the support that we're looking at right here is around $5.90. That's where we saw support before. And I think hopefully this support will hold up. It was pretty strong support in the past, so hopefully this does hold up. Otherwise, we are going to keep falling. And if it breaks the support, the next stop will be around $5.20. $5.20. That's where we saw the support or the big buying come in, and when this thing bottomed out during the correction. So hopefully we could hold this area right here around $5.90. And we should be fine moving forward and going up. But if it doesn't, it's going to fall down to this area right here. That's where the main support is. This is critical support right here, around $5.20 to around $5.25 is where I saw the support at. Because this is critical, because if it falls below this and that support doesn't hold up, our next stop would be around $4.68. As you can see, I have that marked down right here. And if that does not hold up, we would be looking falling all the way down to our 200-day moving average. And our next support would be, I think there's a gap in here somewhere. It's not showing it on my chart right now, but I know there is a gap down here somewhere in the threes. And yeah, it's right in here. So there's a gap from here to here. So that would actually, be looking to be filled. And hopefully we do not fall down to fill that gap. We have a gap up here that I have marked down in red. You see this red rectangle right up here. That's a gap that needs to be filled on the upside. So hopefully, we could recover and fill this gap in up here. Now also in the past week, I've seen something, that's pretty good to see, but it's also, the stock has been dropping the past week, so it's not good to see that. You see right here, since it's broke out of this downtrend line that I have marked here in the red is actually acting as support. And you could see right here, we almost hit it on this day, came close this day. You see every time it gets close to this downtrend, people come in and start buying it up to get it back above there. But actually today we closed the day right at that line. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens tomorrow if we can't, hold above this line, this downtrend that's been acting as our support. It's not going to be looking good because we're right at our support level at $5.90, and we're also touching our downtrend line. So we do not want to see this thing fall back below this red line and get back in this downtrend. Okay, we want to stay above this green line and above this red line here. So ultimately, we could watch it follow this green trend line, which I have marked here as the uptrend. It's been on this little bit of an uptrend right here since around, December of last year. So I'm going to switch over to our 4-hour chart, and we're going to see what we could look at over here. And you could see our 50-day moving average on our 4-hour chart is actually acting as our resistance. It looks like it's following this downtrend line, this red line here, almost to a T. You could see it actually goes through my line and it follows it right around this area. And it's, a little bit above my red line here. So that's how I know I have a pretty good trend line, because this 50-day moving average is following it and it's acting as resistance. You could see every time we got a little bit above the 50-day moving average or even touched it, the price got rejected back down, and that's when selling pressure came in. So that's, we're going to have to break this 50-day moving average if we want to see more upside potential in this stock. Now also, what wasn't good today is we fell below our 21-day moving average right here. So that was actually acting as resistance also during this downtrend. So it's not good to see this thing fall back below this 21-day moving average, because that's also another bearish sign to be looking forward. But hopefully tomorrow we can recover, get back out of this downtrend that we've been on, and move back to the upside. So that's what I'm going to be looking for in the next couple days. I want to see this thing break through this 21-day moving average and hold above there. And I also want to see it break this 50-day moving average and hold above that so we can move on to the upside, because these two moving averages have been acting as strong resistance over the past couple months, so we want to see this thing move above those and keep moving up this green line. Now, if you're holding this stock, I wouldn't panic just yet. The time to panic would be if we lose this support right here around $5.20. That would be a bad sign, and it wouldn't be looking good moving forward if we lost that. But right now I think we're at pretty strong support. Hopefully we can maintain this right here and see a clear reversal, and hopefully we're just looking at a higher high and a higher low right here as we start an uptrend and move on to new highs. Okay, so that's what I'll be looking for in the next couple days. If you're looking to trade this, you could always take a risk, get in right around the support, and see if it is a higher high and a higher low right here. And hopefully the trend reverses and we move on to the upside. So if you're holding the stock, I would just hold tight. I don't think I would be averaging down just yet, just to see if it does dip down below this support and move back down towards this red line, our critical support area right here. And if you're holding for the long term, I would just hold tight, see what it does. If you're looking to trade this would be a perfect entry point right here. I wouldn't load the boat just yet, just to see if it'll hold the support in the next couple days. If it does, I think you're good for a reversal, and you could have a lot of upside potential moving forward. So that's the way I would play this one right now. I will be back to do an update probably next week, and we'll see what we're looking like then. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification button so you don't miss out on any new videos. And we will see you next time on Chart Stoppers.